At Room to Room, there's no need to wait. Black Friday deals are going on now.
Dual power sofa only $8.99, plus Lazy Boy recliner starting at only $3.99.
Room to Room Tupelo, where we know there's no place like your home.
Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome back in on your Wednesday morning. I'm meteorologist Maggie McCauley. Thanks as always for starting off with us here at Mississippi Live Weather. Here's what you need to know to get you out the door this morning. I was tracking out a few showers earlier, really in the past hour. Those have mainly fizzled out, but we'll talk about where they were. Also, another warm day ahead. That includes today and tomorrow. We're looking at a near record warmth, not necessarily record breaking, but near record warmth out there nonetheless. And widespread rain, yes, does return as we head into our Friday. Let's talk about where the rain was, where the rain was this morning first, though. Take a look at Mississippi Live radar. Not tracking anything out there this morning as you're getting out and about. Nothing ongoing, but we were dealing with some rain earlier. I'm talking 2, 3 o'clock. So most of us were asleep, right, at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Let me show you exactly where that rain was. Have this looping over the past, let's say, 6 hours. Watch closer to the Tennessee state line. You see those showers kind of creeping in and pushing through along 22 from Holly Springs, Hickory Flat, Ripley, Boonville, Corinth, northern Lee County into Fulton and Red Bay, dealing with those this morning. I'm going to have that loop one more time so you can see kind of those showers just pushing through. A few storms in the mix of those as well. It didn't quite make it down to Fulton, so kind of that was their cutoff line. But continuing to Red Bay and then places like Hamilton, Alabama across the state line out there this morning. Again, a few of those, yeah, had some rumbles of thunder with it. So you could have been woken up to that. Nothing severe by any means here for us. That was up to our north, but some rumbles of thunder nonetheless. One thing I want to let you know out the door this morning, as well as we were seeing some dense fog advisories for Tunica County, and then folks closer to the Mississippi River, further up north into Tennessee and Arkansas to the Missouri Boot Hill. If you are traveling in this area, that is beginning to fizzle out, and also down to the south. If you're traveling from Natchez, Hattiesburg, Meridian, and south into places like Mobile and over in New Orleans, Baton Rouge, dealing with some dense fog, some patchy dense fog as well. So multiple areas kind of close to us. Tunica County, we do cover that, but the other areas pretty close to us. Just want to make you aware in case you are traveling out there this morning. Temperature-wise, pretty warm out the door. Some of us already in the 70s from Cleveland, Greenwood into Belzona. And then 60s the further east that you do go. 68 in Grenada, 65 Water Valley, 65 Bruce, 65 up in Boonville, 68 down in the Golden Triangle region. So definitely a warm start to another warm day ahead, and a lot of clouds out the door if you haven't stepped out this morning. Lots of clouds in the story, but still can see some sunshine kind of beaming down. This is over in Panola County, Batesville, Mississippi. Temperatures in the middle 60s there as well, and you see some really pretty fall foliage within the city of Batesville. Take a look over in Winona, though. Not everybody's seeing some sun beaming down. Lots of clouds packed in over there, and temperatures near 70 degrees. So definitely kind of a dreary start to our day. We're going to be dealing with a lot of clouds over the course of your day ahead. Take a look at your first 12 hours. Temperatures in the 60s out there this morning. Will be middle 60s by 8, middle 70s by 11. A lot of us topping off near 80 degrees today. So definitely another warm day out there. We do pick back up with rain chances into the later afternoon and early evening hours, about a 20% chance at best. We'll talk about who's going to be seeing the best of those in the coming few minutes. Temperatures in the middle 70s by 5 and 60s return by your 8 o'clock hour. Here's the catalyst for that rainfall last night, and then also for your day ahead. Cold front extending across the Tennessee state line right now that caused a few of those showers. This front's going to continue to make its way down to the south and kind of stall out right in the central portion of North Mississippi. So stalling out in our area all the way across Arkansas and Oklahoma. A few of showers could try to develop right along this front into your afternoon and evening. evening. Nothing to cancel your plans about, but that's our 20% chance for your day ahead. Going into your Thursday, this is going to be kind of lifting back through the area, and I think it's going to be sitting just to our north, causing some showers and storms from places like northern Arkansas into Tennessee. You can see those heavy batches of rain setting up right there north of us into your Thursday afternoon and evening hours. Few of those, though, could try to bleed into North Mississippi for folks that are closer on the Tennessee state line. That's your Thursday rain chance. Let's head into Friday. A few showers likely in the morning hours ahead of that main system that's going to be swinging in later on in the day. As it does, could bring a few showers and storms as we head later on into our evening hours of Friday. Coming up next, we'll take more of an hour-by-hour approach to all of those rain chances throughout your work week. We'll go all the way through your weekend as well, and we'll also talk temperatures. If we look at your 7-day forecast is coming up, and yes, it does have the start of your Thanksgiving week on it. Things looking at least a little bit cooler out there. You'll see a full view of it coming up right after this.
You've still got 0% financing on every one of these at some term. We've got a huge cash rebate if you want to pay cash, and they're here now. They're not going to be here for long. Come to Murphy Brothers today and check out the new LS tractors.
It's Friday night y estamos activos. Head out early. Drinks flowing till 11.
No sé qué pasó. I didn't even drink that much.
March 24th, 2023 was a normal Friday. You know, we knew the weather was not good, but we needed to take shelter, and we didn't have shelter. My husband and almost 2-year-old daughter, Ethan and Riley, they did lose their lives in the storm. We're still recovering from it. We'll always be recovering from it. Matt Lawpon cares about the community. He's not just there to collect a paycheck. I feel like Matt Lawpon has proven himself trustworthy.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, good morning, and welcome into Mississippi Live Weather this morning. I want to show you a live look outside in a few places before we really get into the forecast this morning. This is a live look over in Macon, Mississippi, and I wanted to show you something that I was just noticing over the break as I was looking at this camera. One, yes, lots of cloud cover, same story over in Macon, temperatures in the middle 60s, but if you look right here, you can see some cows. You can see cows in this camera. So, hey, maybe you're not as excited about that as me, but I just want to show you full view of that because getting a little look at some cows grazing this morning. A little bit of a serene outlook over there in Macon. But just one thing to note. Another look over in Pontotoc. Lots of clouds out there this morning, no matter where you are. Beautiful fall foliage ongoing. I hope you've noticed it across North Mississippi. It has been peaking over the past week out there. So beautiful fall foliage seen in that Pontotoc camera. Temperatures in the middle 60s there as well. Most of us in the 60s out there this morning at this hour. Airport delays coming in at not a lot over region-wide airports. Little Rock to Oklahoma, Shreveport, Jackson, Memphis, and Birmingham, Atlanta, all looking at no moderate delays. Only one we're watching region-wide is down in the Houston airport. Taking a more national view of that, top 3 airports we've been keeping our eye on since last week is Phoenix, over in Chicago, and then LaGuardia Airport over in New York City. That's the 3 main that we're watching with the most backups, the most major delays out there. So if you know anybody or you yourself are going to any of those 3 airports, I would just make sure to keep an extra eye on your flight status, even into the coming weekend, even coming into the Thanksgiving holiday. Also, the next 3 that are dealing with moderate delays is over at LAX, the Houston airport, and then up in Boston. Let's talk about sticking here in North Mississippi. Temperatures eventually going to get into the 70s. If you're not already there, hello Delta, it's already in the 70s, but northeast Mississippi into the 70s by 9, middle 70s by 10. And then same story, middle to upper 70s by your 11 o'clock hour. We are going to be dealing with a lot of clouds today and still warmer conditions with a lot of us touching near 80 degrees. About a 20% chance of rain out there for your afternoon. For tomorrow, expect another warm day out for your Thursday, our last day of seeing temperatures in the 80s over the next 7 days. So 82 in Bruce, 80 in Water Valley, 81 in Grenada, 70 still hanging on closer to the Tennessee state line 83 over in Columbus for your day of tomorrow. Rain chances ahead are going to be bumping up over your next few days, about a 20% chance at best today, 30 for your Thursday, and then we take it to a 60 for your Friday. We also see another batch of rain come in early Thanksgiving week. I'm going to take you, though, all the way through your weekend ahead. So stick with me here. Let's take you all the way through today, through Friday, and then into your Saturday as well. Going through today, we are going to be seeing a stall front I showed you sitting in our area. So Red Bay, Lee County, Lafayette County, stretching into places like Tunica and Panola County, likely to see, you can see it there, some light green on there. Rain as we head later on in the afternoon and into your early evening hours. That's the main area we're going to be watching, because that's where that front is kind of just sitting in the area. Going overnight, this should kind of fizzle out. And then let's head into your Thursday. Let's talk about Thursday before we get to Friday and the most rain we'll see. A few showers could be possible out there for Thursday morning, but the main batches of rain will actually sit just north of our area. But the closer you are to Tennessee, the better your chances are going to be of seeing some heavier downpours. So I'm talking Tunica, Senatobia, Holly Springs, New Albany, Boonville, Red Bay, and North. Likely to see a few heavier pockets in the mix, especially as we head later on in the afternoon. You can kind of see those flowing through, just sitting and clipping the very northern sections of North Mississippi. If you're not up there, though, looking down to the Golden Triangle region, Webster County, Itala County, Macon, could see some pockets of sunshine out there for your Thursday. So this is just to show you it is not a one-size-fits-all forecast by any means going throughout your Thursday ahead. Going overnight, things do start to become more quiet before we see some more showers and storms coming into play by your Friday morning, all ahead of our next weather maker that's going to be swinging in a cold front later in the day. Few showers likely popping up in the afternoon ahead of this main front. It's looking to come into play as we head later on in your evening. So 7 o'clock crossing over the Mississippi River, and then 10 o'clock bringing more rain into the picture. So likely to impact those Friday night football games, especially later on in those games as that front swings through and continues overnight. By your Saturday morning, kind of stalls out, keeping rain here, especially for the southern half of our area. And then we kind of dry out for the rest of your Saturday. So not a washout day by any means. How much rain are we looking to see from all of this? Once it's said and done through your Saturday, looking to pick up at best, I think, a half of an inch. Folks closer to that Tennessee state line, 3/4 of an inch at best. And then I think a lot of us, again, around a quarter to a half of an inch is pretty likely here in North Mississippi. As your 7-day forecast rolls on, we'll be in the 80s today and tomorrow, middle 70s by Friday. A cool down is coming. We'll be in the middle 70s Saturday, near 70 on Sunday. We are going to be tracking out another batch of widespread rain before we get into Thanksgiving, so keep tuning in. After Friday, we're going to be turning our attention to Monday and Tuesday of your next work week with more rain in the picture. Temperatures eventually getting back into the 60s as we head late week. And I just encourage you, if you've seen a lot of chatter online, I'm just going to address this for a few seconds here about the cool down and things that are coming after Thanksgiving. We are looking at some cooler, cold air, I should say, coming into play around and after Thanksgiving. Keep tuning in with us as we get closer to Thanksgiving. We will have more details on that, but that is in the works. It's on the way. And again, we'll have details on it as we get closer to your Thanksgiving holiday. For now, we're dealing with 80-degree days. Am I right? So enjoy the warm conditions if you like them while we have them. Talking about Thanksgiving, we do have ways to give back this holiday season. Here's Chief Meteorologist Matt Lawpon with the latest.
Still mid-November, and some people would argue with whether or not we should even have the Christmas tree up. But the folks at Tupelo Smiles have gone a couple steps further, and maybe it's something that should inspire the rest of us. I got the opportunity today to do some shopping to pick up a bunch of gifts for 3 angels from the Tupelo Angel Tree. We got all sorts of clothes. We picked up blankets and toys and more toys. This is some of the folks here at Tupelo Smiles do every single year. And yes, it is November, but the idea is to start the season off in an amazing way and try to make the world around us just a little bit better. If you're looking to support one, the mall at Barnes Crossing has the tree there, and they range in a variety of ages. I mentioned we had the 3, 4, and 7-year-old, but they go down as young as 18 months and into the teenage years. You know, some as simple as diapers and coats, and maybe some more elaborate gifts for others. But in either case, it was an amazing opportunity to be able to go and support these kids and do it alongside of the folks here at Tupelo Smiles that have been doing this for years to just, again, bring a different type of smile to someone's face. But reporting here in Tupelo, I'm Chief Meteorologist Matt Lawpon from Mississippi Live Weather.
What a great way to get back this holiday season. And what a time around the holidays to remember how blessed that we are and that we live out of our abundance. So if you can, make sure to get back this holiday season. And one great way to do that is over at the Angel Tree and the Barnes Crossing Mall in Tupelo. So great details that Matt provided with that. Make sure to tune in this evening, your latest forecast and our next live broadcast coming up at 5, 6, and 10 this evening. Chief Meteorologist Matt Lawpon and Gabe Maynor, of course, are going to be back in providing you everything you need to know, all the updated model runs going into Friday. So you're going to want to keep tuning in with that, and I'll see you back here on your Thursday morning at 6:30.
We come from a long line of farmers, and there's a sense of pride, but there's also a significant amount of pressure.
Farmers have to take care of their physical and their mental health, because what's a farm without a farmer?
Watching the sun come up, that's my time. I can have a cup of coffee, and every day's a new opportunity.
That's cool. Your hand's gotten so... Yeah.
Don't forget to check in on yourself. Love your mind.